Good evening and welcome. Just straighten there. Good evening and welcome. So, special feature tonight. We were actually going to do Ragnarok Rumble in about 2 hours time, the regular time, but I literally had nothing better to do. So we're gonna do some Neverwinter nights until then switch over. We are at the Wink and Tickle. We just got here. We have the lady's baby, and we have one of the heads, the head of one of the high captains. Now, I do believe both of the people I want to see are upstairs. Wink and Tickle. No, coochie coochie coo, Tickle. I find the Wink and Tickle is an absolutely wonderful name. Absolutely delightful for a brothel. Kinda weird, you think so? I think it's a great name. Hello, Herb.
How goes the search? Tell me you have the ring. My third toe has been itching like mad. Oh, and that means all this fight.
Where can I find Lady Jadelle? North side of the district. Okay. Might work in a halfling town. Well, I really like it.
Well, hello to you.
Have you found my baby? Have you any news? I have your baby with me, and I didn't flame strike it because it crashed after I did that, so I had to go back to a previous save. So here is your fresh, unflame striked baby. You found her! Oh, thank you, thank you! How did you ever manage to convince Galrone to give her up? Oh, I don't care. All that matters is I have her back once more. My gold doesn't seem enough of a reward, but it's all I have to give you. I can spare 500 gold pieces. I hope that's enough. That would be fine. Take it then. I don't know what I would have done without your help. I have to go now. Miss Bella arranged for someone to take us out of the city, to start our lives anew. Thank you again. Well, to be fair, she did say that she had been saving up basically all her earnings as a prostitute, so that she could go and basically start a new life somewhere outside of Luskan. So it's that... It's those savings I'm kind of eating into by taking the reward. I was tempted to just say I didn't need a reward, but I'm already at 100 good, so I wouldn't have gained anything alignment-wise from it. Hello, Orith?
Hello.
Back again? I've given you a key. I hope you'll use it to kill the High Captains, or whatever it is you have planned. What do you want? I thought you should know. Kurth is dead. He is he? Well, that's good. That smug bastard deserves to suffer. I hope he was squealing for mercy in the end. I suppose I should thank you for getting rid of him. I don't suppose you might have gotten rid of Barum while you were at it. No, I haven't. Oh, well, I suppose things won't really change then, once he discovers he's the only High Captain left, if he actually is. You can never tell, but thank you anyhow. Don't worry, I'll get to it. Keep your knickers on. Long way to next level. I guess he doesn't want the heads until I have both. Hey, Zelaminator, welcome! Made spaghetti carbonara with mushrooms and apple and spinach salad as a side dish. That sounds delicious. I'm not big on apples in a salad, but the rest of it sounds absolutely delightful. And I am a big fan of spinach. And not just because I grew up watching Popeye cartoons. This guy didn't want to talk to me, right?
Well,
Told you
hello
to
to
leave
you.
me be. Go on, get out. Alright.
Okay, dokie. It's
Oh, look
done.
at that. A topaz. Alright, lady, I'll leave you alone now. Parsley topping. Ooh. I haven't had parsley in too long. I need to find an excuse to cook something with parsley soon, I think. That does sound like a really good dinner. Right, let's go find the lady with the ring. Lady Jadelle, was it? North side of district, man said.
To victory!
So, maybe over this way? Nothing here. Oh, no, there's a door here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I am accompanied by a dire tiger. So if it's just one asshole with a knife, you know, that's kind of more his problem than mine, if he wants to try and attack me. And had a coupon for meal boxes, total luxury, can't afford to keep it. The last 2 weeks has been a party. Do remember you mentioning that. Oh, I didn't show you. You're not in any of the Salaminator. Take your butt into the show-off channel on my Discord. I painted a thing, and I think it turned out really well. Go take a look at that. It's the newest post. You shouldn't need to scroll to get to it, and it's just 2 pictures. Won't take you a minute to look at. Cutlass? Right, I know I want to go into the Cutlass, but I'm just gonna walk around the area. See what else is here. Such as an unidentified magic wand. Wand of missiles? Lovely. 50 shots of magic missile for free. I should probably use, like, wands and staffs more. The Bobo? Did I not pick up the gold? God damn it. I didn't even see that. Oh my god, thank you. That was a complete and utter misclick. Thanks for having my back there. See, this is why I stream these games instead of just playing them on my own. That way I have people to look out for me when I fuck up and blunder. Here. Box. Right. Right. A healer's kit. Terminator movie, post-war. So the idea is it's a spaceship, of course, that was shot out of orbit during some battle that happened in orbit of this planet. Then the ship broke into 1,000 pieces that all rained down over the planet. Landed in this, like, almost desert, not quite desert, rocky, dry badlands. And it's been sitting there for somewhere between several years to several centuries or even millennia. Very cool crater impact scorch marks. Full disclosure, I didn't make the actual piece of terrain. That's something I found online and Harold, Lord Pepe, printed for me. But I think I did it justice with the painting. I was looking for someone here. I was looking for Ellenwood. Oh, the paint job? Thank you.
I can scarce believe it. You've returned Yvain to me. I had almost lost hope.
Yvain explained to me your rescue after she appeared. How can I ever thank you, my lady? Here is the 300 gold pieces. I only wish I could give you more. Are you sure you can't? This is your sister, after all. Obviously, you're correct. I would rather be poor and destitute than have Yvain killed. Here is 375 gold, though it is truly all I own. Oh, and 200 experience. Come then, Yvain. I believe I have arranged a way out of this hellish city. Let us use it at once. Ah, I help the people. Right, let's sleep. In here in the back room. Yes, Nittler just saved me from leaving an entire bag of holding in a stash. In a random box. Because I'm not that smart sometimes. That didn't seem trapped. Doesn't even seem to be locked. That does surprise me. It's a paddling. Wait, you're saying he's owed a paddling because he saved me? Hello, Mr. Earth?
What?
I won't ask how you got into Luskan, sister, but a holy woman is always welcome in the Cutlass Inn. Gods know I've seen little enough business since the High Captain sealed the gates and docks. I can use all the divine favor I can get. Oh, me. I never have found it again. No, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't, you're correct. The fighting mostly bypasses my inn, so it's fairly safe if you wish to stay here. Supplies have been scarce, but I'll serve you as best I can. Who are you? Name's Arif Thunderfist. That's a good name. If you must know, I be the proprietor of this inn, although it's not much to look at with things the way they are. Normally we'd be bustling with all the sailor folk and other travelers that would come through the city. At the moment, all I've got are locals who are taking refuge from the fighting. I've got a few meager rooms available still, and some watered-down ale, but not much besides. That's more than most have, however. How much are your rooms? Sorry, I'd like to accommodate you, but the inn is packed to the rafters with refugees as it is. All right. Can I ask you a few questions? Have you heard of any cults in the city? There could be all sorts of religious cults here in Luskan, friend, and nobody would bat an eye about it. If it makes you feel better, I haven't heard anything about cults. Necromancers, perhaps, but no cults. Wouldn't date a guy named Thunderfist? Why not? What's this about necromancers? Oh, nothing really. Some say the High Captain Baram has aligned himself with a group of necromancers, hence the undead in his force. Not sure that the Arcane Brotherhood would stand for that, though. Of course, for all I know, it may be they may be the necromancers themselves. Do you know of anyone who might know more? About cults? Maybe the priests at the Temple of Tempus, if they're still alive. Otherwise, I can't think of one. Can I ask you something else? Is there anywhere I can find work here? Hardly anyone is working. The city is more or less ground to a halt for all the fighting. If you're the adventurous sort, though, I suppose there's people who'd want things done still. Maybe talk to Mistress Londa or Ellenwood. They're both folks here at the inn who are desperate to find loved ones. Maybe they'll hire you. You don't know. Alright. I already sorted out Ellenwood. Let's talk to Miss Londa. Either he's violent or not your type. Really? And you would judge that just based on a family name? I mean, for all you know, he's named Thunderfist because of something that happened 7 generations ago. I think you're being kind of judgmental, my friend.
I beg you to leave me be. I have nothing to say and nothing left to steal, I assure you.
What seems to be the problem? I see you intend to be persistent. Very well. You wish to know what is wrong? I shall tell you, though my story is not a unique one here. That evil man, High Captain Baram, invaded our home with his soldiers. He desired all our wealth, to pay for his army and his war, no doubt. My husband objected, naturally. Without even a thought, Baram, he cut my husband down, murdered him. I still remember his laughter as he took my children, all 9 of them, and turned me out of my home. Once he was done with it, he burned it to the ground. Now my husband is dead, and that fiend holds my children. I know nothing of their fate, and have nothing left and nowhere to turn. That is my tale, madam. And I have the option of going, ha! At least you're still alive. That's not what I'm going to say, though. I'm going to say, that is very sad. Aye, it is very sad. I would do anything to have my children back, but Baron will not even see me, and no one can help. Perhaps I could help. Could you? I would give anything to have my children saved from that fiend, or to at least know that they're all right. I could reward you. I have no coin here, but my husband had some saved. I know where it is, and I could tell you. It would be enough, I think. Very well, I'll help you. Glad to hear it. Have you any questions for me then? Do you know where your children might be? No, I have heard no news, and Baram will tell me nothing. He's the only one who would know where they are. Why would Baram be holding your children anyway? I wish I knew. Perhaps he has some sinister purpose in mind for them. I do not even want to imagine it. I am hoping he has already sent them somewhere, or released them, and I simply do not know where they are. Alright, I'll go now. You have given me a glimmer of hope. I wish you the best of luck. Wouldn't date an NPC? Well, personally, I consider myself an NPC and I have no problem with it. An NPC, or at the very best, or at the most, a companion. Where was this Jadel? To the north end of the district. These are the slums.
You'll find your death here!
Ooh, what? Oh, you want to fight? Kitty, I really should have rested before coming out here. Another asshole needs stabbing? I'll look for some kind of noble's home.
Die at my hand!
And do these guys just spawn out of nowhere? Open the door, Tommy.
Aye, it's done.
Mother, father, mother. 2 mothers! Oh, this is some kinky shit. Good luck with that. Regard. Favorite, or which one you would bring to battle? Why wouldn't you bring your favorite to battle?
Better than you have fallen before me! You'll find your death here!
You think longsword takes more practice than a hammer? Well, since you've changed the question into 2 questions, why don't you answer both? Bass, blindness, deafness. Nasty. That's not a cleric thing? Bard, sorcerer, wizard. Oh. Diddycom.
It's done.
I will win the day!
You'll find your death here!
Beautiful hammer is much simpler, brings more power. Personally, I feel like if you compare a sword to a hammer, hammer might hit harder, but I think that's only really relevant against armor when you add in the sharpness of the sword. As for which is easier to use, I think the issue is the sword has a higher skill ceiling.
Okay, dokie.
Like, if you're not gonna use any actual technique, if you're just gonna swing it at the nearest enemy, then I think it's not harder to swing a sword at the nearest guy than it is to swing a hammer at the nearest guy. I just think once you go up in skill, there is much a very skilled user can achieve with a sword that I think goes beyond what you can do with a hammer. So I don't feel like it's a matter of skill requirement, it's a matter of skill ceiling. Hurt yourself more easy with a sword than a hammer? You do? Well, I mean, the sword is sharp, so fair enough. Personally, I really like axes. But here's the thing. If it was just the weapon and nothing else, I would absolutely choose the sword because I feel like I can defend myself better with the sword. But if I also get a shield, then I want the axe. Actually, I think that's my fighting style, is a nice broad blade on a haft, and some people to help me fight. In other words, axes and allies. Tommy, come check out. Does this look trapped to you? No?
Okay,
Those look locked. You can fix that. Nothing on that corpse. Gold pieces. Alright, I'm gonna save. This game has been temperamental. It was very temperamental yesterday. And we're gonna rest up. I am not comfortable walking around without my stone skin. How long does stone skin last? It says, that's a level 4. 1 hour per caster level. So that would be 12 hours right now. But time in this doesn't move 1 to 1. So it doesn't last literally 12 real world hours. New mouse gave you blue screen as? Oh, Jesus! Blue screen of death is always a scary situation. Well, in-game hours? The rest after 12 hours of adventure? Yeah, after however much 12 hours in-game is, it will end. But there's no rule in this game that says I have to rest after any particular amount of time. I just have to rest when I want, you know, to restore my spells and recover my HP. Start making a complaint about a driver. Interesting. Where I just came from. Here. Where is this lady's house? So what's down here? So this looks like an entrance to the sewers, but I have my own entrance. Smith. I'm gonna go ahead and look this up. I can't figure out where this house is supposed to be. The Jadal estate, which can be found just south of the Wink and Tickle. And why the fuck did he say it was in the north end of the quarter?
You will.
It's over there. Okay. Well, at least now I know where to go. You done killing that guy? Ooh, a healer's kit. It's one of the small ones. I mean, I could just open my eyes and notice that marker on my map. Hello, Mr. Guardman. It is time for a home invasion. Oh, she has 2 whole guards. Who's gonna go?
Welcome to my home. Is there something I can do for you?
Wow, could you sound any posher? Could I ask you some questions? You came into my home to question me. Alright, go ahead. I want to speak to you about Herb's ring. You know about the ring Herb gave me? Oh, Herbie must have sent you, I guess. Well, I don't think what he's asking is very fair. Herbie's just being silly. He gave me this ring because he loves me, and I'm not giving it back because that hasn't changed. Be reasonable. Let's talk about this, shall we? Talk about what? I don't think there's anything to discuss. Oh, what have we here? Finesse. We'll come back to that. What about your husband? What will he think of the ring? Oh, if he even notices it at all. First he would have to come home. Humph. Herbie is just overreacting. Why do you think Herb wants his ring back? I don't know. Maybe he loves me so much that it scares him. Herbie's so sweet. I'm not gonna tell her Herbie doesn't love her. He's frightened of your husband. You want him to get hurt? Well, no. No, of course I don't want Herbie hurt. Well, Herb thinks you must, since you won't return the ring. I don't want Herbie thinking that. No. All right, I'll give his ring back. Just give me a moment. Here, take it and go. I'm sure we don't have anything else to discuss. Well, no we don't. But do you have any valuables laying around? Aha! Two people made of stone with flaming weapons and a giant tiger also made of stone come into your house and start just taking shit. What do you do?
Turkey.
Not a fucking thing, that's what you do.
It's done.
Oh yeah. Who's gonna do this? Ask if they want tea too. See, I wouldn't even do that because I'd be afraid they would take it as some kind of provocation. Pretend you didn't notice. It's like the old joke. A 400-pound, fully grown silverback gorilla goes to the movie theater to see a movie. Where in the theater does he sit? The answer, wherever the fuck he wants. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna rifle through the rest of your house.
Turkey. It's done.
Oh, the bedroom. Sure, this place has many adventures to tell. One port last, nobody cares. Alright, let's go give Herbster his ring. How many HP do I have? 122. That's nice. That's more than the tiger? Oh my god! Because I drank the potion of endurance, I actually have more HP than the tiger. By 2. By 2. I have more con? I have Constitution 18. The tiger has Constitution 14. Skiddly diddly diddly diddly. There he is. Tiger. Tiger knee.
How goes the search?
Have the ring.
Tell me you have the ring. My third toe has been itching like mad. Oh, and that means all this fighting could stop at any second.
I have the ring right here. How did you ever manage to convince the woman to give it up? Never mind, I probably don't want to know. As my blind Aunt Binny said when she married unfortunate old Uncle Bucktooth, ignorance is bliss. I seem to recall some mention of a reward. Yes, of course, I did say that, didn't I? Never let it be said that Herb reneged on a promise. Unlike my poor deranged and thrice-married Aunt Fanny. Where was I? Oh yes, here's 500 gold pieces for the ring. Come on, it wasn't easy to get this. I think you could spare a little more. I suppose you do probably deserve something extra. I don't imagine Lady Jadal was all that pleasant to deal with. When she gets excited, she's a bit pluckier than a griffin without its tail feathers. Here's another 100 gold. And now I must take my leave for a brief while in case Lady Jadal tries to look me up or worse. It's really a good thing gnomes are short and easy to hide. Farewell, my friend. Alright. Gollum and his lust for rings. Where is it, my precious? Alright, I don't think... No. We're not gonna finish it, but we are going to get started on murdering the other High Captain. We're gonna go to the secret sewer entrance. And he's dealing with necromancers, so expect undead by the bucket load. If only we knew someone with the power to turn undead. Nittler, you are correct. I'm here. It's... I don't know where I'm going in these sewers. Like, where am I supposed to go here? Exit. I think here. Let me see. Seems like such a nice man dabbling in death and kidnapping children. Sure. We can do some diplomacy. I'll diplomatically remove his heart. No, you know,
Find your death here!
I think they might be worth a tiny little flame strike. There's 3 of them.
Better than you.
Man, flame strike is good. How much damage does flame strike do? Flame strike. 1d6 damage per caster level to a maximum of 15. Half is divine and half is fire. So 12d6. 12d6, that's 6 times 7. That's an average of 42 damage. That's not shabby. Flame Strike killed a baby once, and therefore it is now banned near children. No, Flame Strike did nothing to a baby. It was the magical flame-proof baby.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Nice death scream. Ow. They barely give any XP. Leveling has really fallen off. I'm starting to fear I might not make it to level 20. Or even level 17. Here comes Halfling Death! Oh, I love this part! Ah, and now we are in Baram's sewers. Probably a good place to save again. Let's do a new save. Bunch of ghouls.
Bring it on!
Ghoul Ravager. Well, I'll be doing the ravaging here. Oh no, Kitty got scared. What is Kitty's will save? The same as the rogues. So the kitty has a +4 to will saves. The halfling has a +4 to will saves, but it becomes a +6 if it's something fear-based. And I have a +18. Yes, 18. I have gone pretty heavily into things that improve my saving throws. And Cleric is a class that's good at will saves, and Cleric is a class that has a high wisdom. So all of that put together, my will save can drive. Yeah. My will save is old enough to both drink and drive, but it is wise enough to not do both at the same time. Rogues, Baram's mercenary. But I am just going to favor myself. Bonuses to attack and damage. Here we go.
Here comes halfling death!
Oh, what the fuck?
Better than you
Captain.
have before me! You'll find your death here!
Bring it on!
Let's deal with that captain. Man, Tommy, you little frag stealer. The tiger and I grinded the captain down to where it was almost dying, and then Tommy breaks away from his opponent, runs up and just like, the kill is mine! Ugh! Tear bear. I guess you went for the brown bear companion? The one with all the hit points? I named mine Brownie. What race are you playing as your druid?
It's done.
Well, this looks fancy. What kind of armor is it? 6-1, so that's like a half plate or something. I have a few things unidentified. Put these identified things over here. Yes, perfect. Potion of box skin for when we really need more AC. What is troubling you, my friend? Diseased. Won't tell me anything more than that? Well, we can fix that. Do we have a scroll for that, or is it going to be a potion? Human. Boring. I really don't like the idea that humans in a fantasy setting are necessarily boring. Honestly, I kind of look down a little bit on players who need their character to be the exoticest, rarest, most mystical, strangest, most unusualist everything in order to be interesting. Just, you know, make an interesting character with interesting personality and an interesting story. You don't need to be a reincarnated dragon into a half were-rat, half dryad, something or other. I'm not saying that can't be interesting. I'm just saying I have seen human fighters that were more interesting than some of those characters. I feel like it's a crutch. I feel like it's, honestly, it's a sign of a lack of imagination. Hello, Scotaire.
Better than you have fallen before me!
Welcome to the stream. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with wanting to play something unusual every once in a while. But you know, there are those players who just always have to be the most specialist. In my experience, it also tends to be those players who basically need their story to make them the protagonist of the campaign, and every other player character just basically an NPC supporting their story. You like to mix it up? That's what I'm fond of. I mean, if you have a really good story idea for a reincarnated dragon, half were-rat, half dryad, whatever, go for it. I'm just saying, if you need to play something like that every time, look inward, do better. Winter Knights, you're the protagonist? Yeah, absolutely. But again, I feel like you can have a human fighter who is just as interesting as whatever. The whole point I was making is, don't feel like you're making a boring, uninteresting character just because you're playing a human. Humans are the simple choice. They might be the basic choice, but that does not make them the boring choice. Need to play something with 8 million HP because you die so often? That's a completely different issue, and I'm sorry for that. Don't worry, the next dragon the party faces is going to be a lot deadlier, because the next dragon is probably going to be borrowing mechanics from Monster Hunter monsters. It's not always my fault.
Bring it on!
Only mostly? Oh, somebody turned invisible. Fuck you. Yanti Necromancer, cool. I already killed one Yanti. I don't see how you're gonna be any different. Can't target it with spells because it's invisible. It's just standing there buffing itself. Feel like joining in, maybe? I mean, you say twice. I seem to remember a certain halfling sorcerer with a really fun backstory that I also got killed. This lengthy sheet of aged and yellowed parchment contains several complex drawings annotated in a strange language. The impression one gets at a glance is that the contents involve some form of necromantic ritual. On the reverse side is written the following. Sisters of the Night, it falls on you to see the ritual through that will provide Baram with the army he requires. This akamic ritual will infuse the bones of the long buried with the spirits of the mourned and form a powerful mummy construct. Aram should be pleased with the results. So long as you read the words of the ritual, you will be protected from harm. Allow nothing to distract you. Ensure that the skeletal priests continue their worship unhindered, and that the tablets remain intact, or your ritual will be worthless. Success will bring you great status within the new order, so you are promised. It is signed with one name, Morgrim. Morgrim is such a good villain name. It's kind of, it has built-in menace, and it's just automatically ominous. I am Morgrim.
Your taste shall be cleansed.
Ogre plus Grim. Yeah, because of the maw? Yeah. Ogre being automatically associated with maw is usually a Warhammer-ism, Scotair. Are you a Warhammer player? And Morgrim. I'm not just grim, I'm more grim. And his older brother, Grimmest. He works for McDonald's. Ogre just eats stuff. Yeah, but in Warhammer, it's like ogres eating stuff is like their religion, their culture. Alright, time to do the whole shebang. Summon Kitty. I cast Empower Halfling. It makes my halfling more powerful. And no, that's not a euphemism, although it damn sure could be. Alright, so when we come upon the ritual, kill the skeletal priests and destroy the tablets. That's how you disrupt it. This bridge looks like it may have a booby trap on it. No, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Kitty, go away. Oh, fuck it, I'll just tank it. No trap? That surprises me. Right. Ritual's happening. Ow.
Darkness will take you.
Is there another tablet here? There is. Destroy the altar as well? No. Alright. Destroy the skeletal priests and kill the tablets. I mean, they're skeletal priests. You could kind of argue that destroy works better for them than kill. That's like the active verb.
Okay, dokie.
See what happens if I do this. Oh, I love doing that. that didn't seem to work. You know what mummies don't like? Mummies aren't crazy about fire. And probably not holy power either. God damn it, it died before I could flame strike it. Oi! No, still protected. It's summoned, who cares? Are there any tablets here to destroy? No. I did disrupt the skeletal priests, so I don't really know what else to do now. Oh! There we go! Alright, you guys got this. I'm gonna go to this one and give her a little surprise. And then she moved out of it. God damn it. Can I lure her into it? No. Well, that is why I was hesitant to pick up Blade Barrier. I'm about to lose this fight. Kitty gets the heal. That's fine, that's just gonna cost me 150 gold. Alright, we lost Scruffles the Wonder Halfling. So we're just gonna do a quick portal back to get him. You know, I'm gonna save just in case it decides to be temperamental. We're gonna pop back, pick him up, sell, and then we're gonna do a rest before we jump back out, because might as well.
It was so strange.
Come with me!
Eh? What?
Let's see.
Hello to you.
Let's trade. That's not how you sell that. Ops, I just... So this is all unidentified stuff. Off on that, just sell these. I really hope I start seeing +3 stuff soon. Don't hoard. How much for a gold ring? 9. That's a lot of craftsmanship you're paying for with a gold ring. Because if you're just looking at it purely material-wise, how many gold coins worth of material do you think go into a gold ring? Just like a plain, the one ring golden band. That's like what, 5 gold pieces? 10 gold pieces at the very most? Rainbow armor. Armor of this type is not for those who wish to remain anonymous. More often, it is associated with tales of the vein, and bards have even crafted songs about the appearance of rainbow warriors on a battlefield. The protective quality of the multi-hued surface is undeniable. It is unfortunate that it is the mage who crafted these items was colorblind. So it's a +1 armor that gives 10 resist to cold, electrical, and fire. Very good. Boots of reflexes +4. Tempting, but I'd rather have the two constitution. And this is a ring of fortitude +2. So that's +2 to my fortitude save. However, I'm wearing a ring that's just +2 to all my saves. So that is also not worth the switch.
Hello to you.
Do some more trading. Sell these things. And nice. Eh. You don't have anything new for me. And then we save in case the game gets temperamental. Don't know if you can tell, but after yesterday I've gotten a little paranoid. There we go. I wanted Tommy to not be standing on top of an NPC. Don't want to accidentally waste spells giving stone skin to like Alaya, some random priest. Armor that is so heavy for you, druid. Have to have bull strength running at all times. Oh dear. See, when I made my druid, I had learned my lesson from this cleric, so I gave him strength 11. And that wasn't because I intend to increase it to 12. That wasn't because of any kind of bonuses. That was simply the points I had left over, and I wanted some carrying capacity. And what can I say? Totally worth it. Find more gold in barrels. Ooh, greater restoration. Come in handy someday. In fact, not learn squat diddly. Well, you know, you're here to burn, not to learn.
Okay,
I feel I should clarify. Burn as in burn your enemies. With spells. Not like you're in hell and you're here to burn.
It's done.
That. Skull. Actually, you know what? Skull. Can't you do both? Niffler, have you ever played this? The small leather-bound journal is filled with notes written in a hurried and almost indecipherable script. Most of them seem to relate to the complex creation of some kind of gargoyle statue that will bestow magical powers on the necromancer's ally, who, by this description, is undoubtedly Baram. Okay. One of the last notes reads, "The latest statues have been fired and inscribed with all the proper runes. Our ally wishes to use them immediately, even though we have warned him that they will be very fragile until they have had time to proper set. He is far too impatient." Really? The statues are fragile, you say? You have for the entire tutorial? Not your kind of thing, huh? Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised. Kind of grinded your gears. Not really surprised. But I'm glad you've at least tried it. You at least have an informed opinion on it, rather than just an assumption. Alright, now let's see what's in here. Actually, let's walk up to that door and then save. Just in case. Just here. Ooh, spooter time! Nittler, don't look. No player was D&D 3.5. Had to give it a try. I think I'd like this even if it didn't use D&D. Even if it used its own system. But I really appreciate that it's D&D. And even with the quirks and the way it diverges from the system, I still like that for me it's a recognizable system it uses. Oh, hello, Nanny.
Greetings!
Aye, Ilmata's mercy. Where am I? What is this place? Calm down. I freed you from this cocoon. You freed me. Oh, the spiders. I remember. I remember. It's horrible. All the children gone. Children? You mean Londa's children? Yes, you know of them. I am their nanny. It was horrible. He, the High Captain, he took the children from his Londa's home. He threw me to these spiders and he had the bigger children turned into creatures like himself. The smaller ones he gave to the other creatures to all dead. All of them. This is all I have left of them. Find Miss Londa and give it to her. Tell her I tried to save them. It was no use. I shall try. Do you wish me to take you back to Londa? I cannot face Miss Londa. Not after that. I've just got to get out of this place. Thank you for freeing me, my lady, but I must go. All right. I sure hope I cleared out everything throughout the sewers. For your sake. What did she give me? Toy. Well, all your kids are dead. Some of them have been turned into undead monstrosities, but here, at least we have this festive teddy bear. Hated attacks of opportunity. What do you mean hated? 4th edition also has them. 5th edition also has them. Hated them in this game. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, they can be more annoying in this game just because you don't have complete, precise control over your movement. I think that's what would improve this game for me. If the combat was grid-based and turn-based and they just went full D&D with it, I think I'd like that even more. Oh, trap. Pocket Halfling, go! Just a bunch of mercenaries.
It's done.
He failed. Found it. And the cat just runs straight into it.
You'll find your death here!
Also, I wish I could fully control my party members, so I don't get stuff like this, where they just run off and try to take on the entire dungeon by themselves. Good thing my tiger is really powerful. I'm really looking forward to level 7 spells though, because as much as I like the tiger, you know, I'm excited to see what I get on level 8. Yo, thank you both for contributing to the Discord movie night. I'm looking forward to watching James Cameron's Aliens with you guys. Really is a classic. Ooh. I am really not feeling Blade Barrier. In theory, it does a shit ton of damage, but in practice, it's just really clunky. So before I go any further, I think I'm gonna spec out of it. Now, what do we want instead? I mean, a second heal is always godlike. What about Greater Dispelling? Just a stronger version of Dispel Magic. Alright. There's Harm, of course, which is really powerful. But... oh, it doesn't allow a saving throw. But I do need to make a touch attack. But then it reduces the target to 1d4 hit points. Unless they're undead. But see, I tried to use Heal. That also doesn't have a save, and that just failed on an undead. Greater Sanctuary. Banishment can be cool. So, Greater Sanctuary sucks. Undeath to Death is great. Yes! Yes, Harm. If the caster makes a successful melee touch attack, Harm uses negative energy to reduce the target creature to 1d4 hit points. It's the opposite of Heal. Where Heal, the target of Heal is restored to full hit points. And then it's switched with Undead, so Heal functions as Harm against Undead, and Harm functions as Heal against Undead. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna two-fist Heal. Being able to instantly restore someone to full HP seems like a good trick to have up my sleeve. I mean, if it reduced their hit points by 1d4, that would be a pretty shitty level 6 spell.
It's done.
Right, before we go in, you can see the fight coming, so I'm gonna do all this shit I usually don't do. I wonder if this is even gonna do anything to me. It does. Cool. What else? What else? Upcast cause wounds? No, 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 no. It is power word get fucked, son. Cast here. Right. Nothing else I want to cast on my allies. Now for buffing myself. Hello, High Captain.
Bring it on!
There is no kill like overkill. All the buffs. Because that is how we roll. Ooh, his armor. Yoink. His head, that goes here. Unidentified Morning Star. That looks like it might be a one of many. Unidentified club.
Yes, indeed. We shall murder them all, my precious.
Oh, I should have used a potion of invisibility as well. I didn't even buff myself with potions. I just used spells. I could have buffed myself even further. Because that's not grotesque or anything.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Wand. Concentration is nothing. No. Shit like this is why 5th edition introduced concentration. There was the thing they called Codzilla, Cleric of Doomzilla, and that's basically what I'm playing. Where a cleric, as opposed to being like a healer and a team support, a cleric can really be basically the most dangerous fighter in the game because of the ungodly amount of buffs they can stack on themselves. I don't need a second High Captain seal, so I'm just gonna leave that here. Oi, Tommy, get to work.
Okay,
I'll
dokie.
keep you around for your pretty face. God, are you stuck in the fucking chest? Swear to God, halflings. Dragon druids were insane? Yes, they were. Sachiko, welcome!
It's done.
The Alexandrite? Not much, but I'll take it. Ah, time to go make a lady very, very sad. Save position. A fighter, a spellcaster with a pet dog. Yes, exactly. AC 31. Thank you, Bull Strength and Barkskin. I hit 29. I'm on 29. What happens if I also drink a Barkskin? Sorry, Salaminator. I've got you beat. I'm on 32. However, I think you might be a little bit lower than level 12. So I feel like you might still be ahead of me in the AC game. Then again, I don't know how much you've been playing. Maybe you are up to level 12 with your new character. I'll sell that if I can, otherwise just drop it. Will you buy this? You will not. Alright, drop. Crypt key. Drop. Here. Here. Identify. To do this. Studded leather armor +2. Nothing fancy. Still unidentified. Still unidentified. That is a Wand of the Heavens. Each Wand of the Heavens is a focus point and reservoir for divine power. Ooh. According to sages, this power flows directly from the cosmos in a thematic rather than denominational fashion, and is thus available to all. Naturally, some say that this meandering description is no less confusing than the wishes of the individual gods themselves. Excuse me? So it has 50 charges, and for 5 of those charges, it casts Flame Strike. Now, it is a caster level 7 Flame Strike, so it is a lower level Flame Strike than what I can do myself. But, damn. And this is leather armor +3. Yum. Right, so this goes here, and in my quick bar, still have these two. Now, since there are 2 items, I think it is worth it to use a potion of lore. The reason I say that is because I think I pay like 180 for a potion of lore, but it costs 100 gold to have an item identified from a merchant. Drink the potion. Identify both of these. Okay. So the club is a watchman's club. This was one of many such weapons distributed among a short-lived private militia in Waterdeep called the Watchman's Club. So the Watchman's Club equipped you with a Watchman's Club. Haha. No expense was spared for their equipment because the primary backers were a group of adventurous nobles who fancied that they were taking the night back from hoodlums and roustabouts. Roustabouts. That's a fun word. The movement folded when the pursuit fell out of fashion. What a surprise. So it is a +1 club that grants you the feat alertness, sheds light like a torch, and gives you a bonus to listen and spot. That's not bad, actually. And the Morning Star is Bone Phoenix. These are the hallmark weapons of the fallen Lord Craghand of Unther, and are named for the fate he suffered. Lacking magical talent himself, Craghand employed a cadre of necromancers in an effort to extend his meager legacy. These wizards succeeded only in damning his court to an age of undeath. Now his mindless form stalks Faerun, his ageless skeletal body rising time and time again, even if destroyed. +1 Phoenix, or +1 Morning Star, with D6 fire damage. Okay, so none of these are weapons I want to keep, which means it's more cash. 800. This is a +3 armor, 2,000. Bone Phoenix, 3,000. Prince Club, 3,500. So that means we have made it past 90,000 gold. I wish there was some +3 equipment for me to spend it on. Give me a +3 large shield and a +3 rapier. +3 longbow too while you're at it. That would be good. Ring of Resistance +3, Cloak of Fortification +3. All of these are things I would like, game. Paying attention. What time is it? Alright. Time still. Oh no, a hoodlum! Oh no, the hoodlum is dead! And another save, just to be on the safe side. Now, we're kind of out of stuff to do other than go after the host tower, except we never did find that fantabulous contraption in the secret laboratory in the sewers. So I think we're going back to the sewers after this. Because who doesn't want free potions? This is not the... Hello, Orith.
Hello.
Thought you should know. Baram is dead. What? You're joking, right? No, you're not joking. I can see it in your face. That's wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, I'm not under the thumb of either of those bastards. I wish I could give you some kind of reward. You've done us all a huge favor. May the gods bless you, my lady.
Hello.
No reward? Did it take their heads? No, I still have their heads. I wonder who wants... Oh, you know what I think it is? Here's what I bet it is. Kurth wants Baram's head, Baram wants Kurth's head. There was probably an option to align yourself with one of them.
Why, hello there, darling. Come for a bit of fun, have you?
What are these? Okay.
No can do. No can do.
Okay, this is gonna be heartbreaking. I'm now gonna tell a woman that her 9 children have all been murdered. A woman who already lost her husband.
You return? Have you found my children?
So weird. Sometimes I need to remove Twitch cookies to regain sound. It happened a couple of times. If anyone knows a fix, let me know. Can't help you. I'm sorry, but that really does sound annoying. I normally wouldn't lie with this character, but I am chaotic good, not lawful. And I really feel like lying to this woman and letting her live with hope rather than extinguishing what little hope she has. I feel like lying to her is the good thing to do here. We're gonna try lying to her, see how she takes it. Your children are fine, Londa, but I can't bring them to you. Fine? But why not? Bring me to them then! I must see them! Baram sent them away, to orphanages elsewhere. I don't know where they are. He sent them to orphanages? Outside the city? But you have little Tomlin's bear. That's his, without a doubt. So what you're saying is true. Thank you for telling me the truth. Here's the key to my husband's vault. It's in the sewers, in a long passage north of the water. Now I must go. Please, excuse me. Follow her? Alright. Oh no! No!
I'll slit your...
I will see you dead!
Well, that fucking sucks. You know what? That just makes me stand by my choice even more. Dying in the illusion that her children were safe rather than losing all hope before dying. Here's the thing, though. She might be pissed when she goes to the afterlife and meets her children there. But hopefully she'll understand. I mean, this is a D&D fantasy setting. The afterlife is a very real thing.
Hail to ye!
Let's see what we have. Stars. It's just a rogue. Come on, give me a +3 repair. I have a +1 repair. Not really cooperating with my ambitions here, good sir. We're gonna check the mercantile as well. I really don't think they get new stock as the game progresses, so I don't think it's gonna have anything new, but I'm gonna try because I want some better gear, damn it. Kill him? What? Just because he doesn't have anything I can use? I feel like you really want to play a chaotic evil playthrough of this, Nittler.
Hello there.
Can I see your merchandise? Yeah, nothing really. Nah. Get a 60 bag, but maybe Mr. Red Wizard of Thay. Yes, mostly like stuffed. Guiding and source of armor. Patient +1. Protection. What does the Cloak of Protection do? It's not nearly as good. And a bunch of scrolls, odds and odds, a lot of beguiling. Use charm person and dominate person. I really try to keep to a minimum of how many things I use that things can just shrug off with a successful save. I mean, I do use Soundburst and Silence, but that's about it, because the rest of it is like, you know, even if you have a high DC, anyone can roll a 20. Back to the sewers. Oh, looks like Kitty found someone. Oh, you found someone to play with, Kitty? I could really do with the rest. Kitty, Kitty. Could we not do this? I did manage to do the captain thingy before I had to do Rumble. Good point. His dungeon was way shorter than I was expecting. I really hope I can get a keen rapier. I really like basically just critting constantly. RPG games makes you have trust issues. Hey! I would be offended, but honestly, I feel kind of exempt from that. I feel like you're not talking about me. Steal anything that is nailed to the ground. I resent that. That's not true. I would pry things nailed to the ground loose and steal them too if I could. Don't disparage me. I'm actually thinking, other than stealing, I'm playing very goody two-shoe in this playthrough. So I'm honestly considering if maybe when I do Shadows of Undrentide and Hordes of the Underdark, if maybe that shouldn't go and be an evil playthrough. Just to mix it up, you know. Oh, yeah, close the door and then try walking through it. Good job. God. There we go. Maybe this where she's talking about his vault being? Oh. No, it doesn't look like it. To go here. Yeah, this is up into... Yeah, she said a long passage north of the water. That's why I was thinking up here. But honestly, I'm thinking it might be on a different map. Because there is another sewer map. Which I think I get to by going through this exit. I'm gonna go there and check it out. Just gonna save here before we do the area transition. Temperamental old games are old and temperamental. See, I'm thinking it might be on this map, like up here or something. So that's what we're gonna look into. That was the secret entrance. That's where we came in. All of this down here we haven't cleared yet. Give my companions a little to catch up. Surfing. Where would that go? Oh, I think I know where it goes. Ow! Really? You really want to do this?
I love this part!
What are we looking for again? Londa, the lady with the children. Her husband had a vault hidden away somewhere in the sewers. With some riches in it. Also, we're looking for the halfling secret laboratory. So we have two goals in mind. Gonna see where this goes. I'm pretty sure I know. Yes. To the slums. Where I... The north side first. And then it crashed. I am so happy I'm saving so much. That's the first crash of today, so that's not too bad. Main and process. Womp. Yeah, like, I wasn't transitioning, I wasn't doing anything, I was literally just walking from A to B, and it crashed. I have time for just a little bit more before we have to go do the wrestling. Let's just load. Yep. Here they come. It's a whole fucking party bus of these fuckers. There we go. Fuck it, Halfling, go!
It's done.
I mean, remember when we had that tomb where the exit to the tomb would crash us every single time? I think we tried it 4 or 5 times. And every time when we tried to walk out the door, it crashed. I mean, if we didn't have the Stone of Recall, that could have been a soft lock. Tomb in what chapter? In chapter 2, Salaminator, there's that tomb that has the Lich in it, where you get one of the Tomes of Power. It's like when you're heading up towards the Green Griffin Inn in Luskan. The one in the graveyard. Hey, Aurelia.
Ah, no can do.
See, I thought maybe this would be the one. But apparently not. Oh. This is the secret laboratory. How do I not have the key to that? Did I drop that somewhere? Like an absolute dumbass? I suspect I may have. That's a shame. Oh well. A lot of lights outside. Expected. Oh. I thought I got it from the guy who said I was welcome to go there and try if I could. Oh well. Maybe we won't get to do the laboratory then. It's okay. It's not a big deal. How are we doing for XP? Yeah, not really where I want to be. Still 6 short. Tiger, don't. Oh. Keep exploring.
It's done.
If it works, if we get it, we get it. Hey, don't scare my kitty.
Here comes Halfling. Woohoo!
Okay, let's check down here. Tear you down. 8. I have good news for you, my kitty. I have just the cantrips for you. Fleshling, no hurt. We talk, no fight. Really? A ghoul that talks. I've seen everything.
No hurt. No hurt. Me needs to speak to the living flesh. Needs to speak.
What is this, Gorbad? Speak quickly. What do you want with me?
Me needs the flesh to find the amulet. It has great power. Me needs it, but my brother, he keeps it away from me. You gets me the amulet, yes. Me rewards you, gives you many pretties.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Me is school. Once brother and me were wizards. Liches we tried to become, bring great powers to the captains. But it goes wrong, all wrong. We becomes as not liches. Ghouls are we, curse the gods.
What do you mean by your brother? What is this amulet?
Brother was brother when we were flesh. When we becomes ghoul, he steals my precious amulet.
Is precious.
Steals it. All my powers from when I was flesh it has. He wants it back. You gets and me rewards you. You helps, flesh, you helps.
I might consider helping you.
You gets the amulet from brother. He rewards you. You kills him or no, me not care. Me needs amulet.
Why do you need this amulet so badly?
It has all power from when me was flesh. Without it, me has no power. None.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
Brother, he uses amulet. He creates schools from the humans of city above. Many ghouls. Too many ghouls for me to take what is mine. You takes it for me.
Okay, I'll do it.
He's good. Get amulet, kills brother, brings amulet to me.
I have some questions. I was hoping he would tell me where the fuck I go. Anyway, that is where we're leaving it for tonight as far as Neverwinter Nights goes.